Charlotte, North Carolina from Reno, and I woke up this morning and we were in Missouri, state of Missouri. So we are making good progress, and Milkman is still a little bit sick with his cold. Oh, that reminds me that I need to take another zinc tablet so that, hopefully I won't get it so bad. But either way, things are going smoothly. You have anything to say?
Yeah.
Milkman's doing better. His voice, of course, he doesn't want to really push it. But his voice does sound a lot better today. He's not saying, "My name is Bob." His voice was coming out pretty high pitched yesterday, but not today. So he's doing a lot better. And we are not having any more problems with our inverter. We ran our computers and the fridge and everything all day yesterday after Milkman blew it out with the air. So that was definitely the problem. Something must have gotten stuck in the fan, and so the fan couldn't turn, and so it was overheating. And so it's good that it when it is about to overheat, it will shut down. That way nothing gets ruined. It's really hard in a truck. Sometimes things aren't as neat and tidy as you want them to be. What you doing, my love?
Fueling.
All right, I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna take a 10100 and get some drinks if I can. Anything else?
No.
I'm having trouble with my computer storage. I don't understand. So I'm having to move a bunch of stuff around. Alright, so I'm getting started working, and I forgot to put myself on duty. I need this phone to do it, so I'm gonna do that right now. But Milkman made it to a place called Vienna, Illinois. We're on the I-24 and just a little bit past I-57. So it looks like I will be getting into Kentucky in not too long. And then Tennessee, and I've got a long way to go in Tennessee, and then North Carolina. So, not too bad. A lot of I-40. I haven't been on I-40 in Tennessee on this part of I-40 in Tennessee in a long, long time. So it'll be nice to see it again. I always like going new places or places I haven't been in a while. And so Milkman's here getting ready to make us lunch.
Yes.
Lugnut's not feeling so great. He just has one page of math to do, and I know you can do it, kiddo.
Yeah, can I just at least have some fun before I do my school?
Yes.
Yay. Because, yep, I'm starting to feel it. My throat has been sore for, the entire time I've woken up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be sick.
Yep, tomorrow I'm probably going to be literally laying in bed, not doing anything.
Oh my gosh. I was up driving, working, having to do everything as a normal day. So come on. You're a young whippersnapper. If this old fart can do it, a young whippersnapper can do it.
What did you tell me about me, kiddo, yesterday? When I told you, I said that I used to go to the whiskey when I was young and cool. What did you say?
Yeah, but you're still cool.
Ah, see, you are the best. All right, so I'm going to get going. I have 577 miles to go, so I should be able to easily do that within a single shift. Milkman has requested that I get some fuel. I'm thinking at that exit 38, 36.
Oh, the one right before the 26?
Yes.
Yeah.
What do you think
good.
of that?
Yeah, that's great.
Because then I'm going to get on the 26 and there's nothing, and then I'm going to be going across that road.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, we used to come here all the time, so we know this area pretty well. But it has been a while, so I'm looking forward to it. right, we're here at the TA in Candler, North Carolina. Getting out my cards and my keys. All right, got some trash right there. First things first is this trash, because otherwise I'll forget it. So I really was just stopping here to fuel, but I might also park if I can. We don't really know this next place that we're going, so it may or may not have good parking, so we might as well just park out here. There seem to be at least some reserved spaces available. Those reserved spaces usually cost about $20. It's different at every location. But we can use the same credits that we use for showers, we can use for parking as well. So I chose not to get any DEF because I'm not sure. I'm not sure I can get the hose to reach all the way to the DEF tank. Meantime, gotta see this vehicle. This vehicle is pretty sweet. Look at that. I like it. It's got the purple, it's got the lights in the wheels. Alright. So I'm getting really frustrated with my computer. I'm not sure what's going on. I don't understand. Because like my storage is all filled, but and when it gets so full, it doesn't even let you remove a document from the drive to like an external drive because it doesn't have enough room. But a lot of these documents don't even exist on the computer. They're in my OneDrive. All right, let's see how many gallons we've done. Oh, 65, all right. We got our shower and or parking. When I'm done fueling with the diesel, once I hang up the diesel hose, it like starts a countdown timer until I can, you know, for how long it can be until I get the DEF going. I think after like 5 minutes it times out, and so if I'm too slow in between, then I have to get a whole new transaction going. All right. Oops. Forgot to put in 65, so I need about 2.5 gallons of Lucas that I almost forgot because I'm jabbering away on the video. And I have my Lucas. 1 cup, however much this is, per 25 gallons, says Milkman. Alright, and then also the rental trap to keep the keyhole nice and clean from road grime. Alright, everything's put away. I need to do the windshield. Not much to it. We're just listening for like a really flat thud. That would be bad news. Right. Oh, see, that's the plug. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull around and see if there are any free spots. And if not, then I'll go and see, whoops. Then I'll go and see if I can, if one of the reserve spots is available. They're all reserved. They're all reserved. I kind of don't blame them. This is a really small place. But I'm also wondering, you know, it's only an hour and a half before Milkman is gonna wake up. Oh, this one might actually be good. I see a line and it looks paved. Okay, if that one's not good, is the next one okay? I always have to have a couple of options. Okay, 26 exit 59 might be okay. Yeah, 59. Okay, so if this particular exit is no good, then 26 exit 59 is good. Gonna go take a 10100, hopefully get a soda, and then I'll try to find a place to park. Hey friends, I'm doing an editing room wrap up. I can see by my logbook that I did end up spending the night right there on the on-ramp where that particular TA was. So I remember it was a nice and wide on-ramp with a fog line and a really nice wide paved area to the right of the fog line. So that's where we spent the night. And I mean, we spent the night. I say we spent the night, but it was really like an hour and a half, and then Milkman got going. I wanted to mention just a couple of things you could see at the end there. I had a couple of different plans as to what to do with the parking. So my first thought was, of course, just to try to find free parking in the TA parking lot. That TA is really, really small, and so it does not have it doesn't look like it has any free parking anymore. But it never, even back in the day when they did have free parking, it just doesn't have a very big parking lot. It did have a bunch of paid parking, and I did debate, should I just park here and not pay for it, because it's very unlikely that someone is going to discover me in the next hour and a half before Milkman has to get going? Or should I park here and pay for my parking? And then, of course, I drove back to the fuel island and looked at Google Maps. With their satellite view, I can really see the on-ramps and off-ramps really well, see if the other trucks are parked there, you know, during the satellite imaging. And so that's where we ended up staying for that hour and a half, 2 hours, however long it ended up having to be. And I wanted to mention one other thing. A couple of times I mentioned how much trouble I was having with my storage in the computer. And I don't know when I figured this out, but what it ended up being was that my editing software, every time I start a new video that I'm going to do, the editing software takes all of my raw footage and makes a temporary file out of it. I didn't realize that it was doing this. And it had like a folder of all of these temporary files since I had started doing my YouTubing. And so it was just making temporary file after temporary file after temporary file. And I was not deleting them because I didn't know they existed. So I eventually did figure out and I deleted all of them. And then after that, I really didn't have any problems. So mystery solved. Anyway, it is time for sleep. It was time for sleep then. It's time for sleep now. Milkman will get going in a couple of hours and then we will continue on to Charlotte. So we're about 130 miles away from Charlotte. So it'll take maybe 2.5 hours. And, so not long at all. We're going to be there first thing in the morning and deliver, hopefully find another load. So, that's the plan for tomorrow. All right. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time.